Hey guys, and welcome back to EU4, where for the last few parts in EU4, we've kind of been concentrating on a lot of our favourite nations. You've been looking at Bengal, Carnatic, Spain. We've been looking at a lot of our favourite nations quite a lot recently. They've been doing a lot of things, but we need to keep in mind, of course, that there are new nations. You know, EU4 has opened up from CK2, and so there are new nations like Korea that could become your favorite. Personally, right now, I'm liking Korea. If they can defeat the Northern Hordes, they could become a threat to eat up the rest of China, potentially. So I'm interested to see where they will go. But there could be many more nations that could become your new favorite. Maybe Kanem Bornu. Who knows? Who knows would be on your favorites list. Tell me, guys, out of all the nations that are not from Crusader Kings 2, which one you liking the look of right now? Who you liking when it comes to their strategy? Maybe not who you think will be the biggest or the best later, but who do you want to see well? One of the South, maybe African nations, maybe one of the New World nations, or maybe in Asia. I'd love to know what you guys think about them so far. But let's get right on with it. I'll just slow the speed at the beginning like we normally do, just so I can get the frames to be good. Bengal, of course, we're going to come over to Asia because this is where a lot of the action is kind of happening. Bengal just fall into rebellion. Ute Sang attacking them at the moment, and you can see they're doing a pretty decent job. They're getting all the way into the center of the Bengal Empire. And what is that? Fars? Fars is here. But they're being attacked by the Norse zealots. So we do have Fars, though I don't seem to be able to click on them very well. Fars is a Coptic nation, and the sheik is Saif Zaman. What is your culture? Persian. Okay, culture Persian. They're having a bit of trouble there. Al Jazeera seems to be defeating their rebels and stuff. Al Jazeera seems to be keeping things quite calm. They seem to be able to deal with things very quickly. No wars for them right now. They've definitely profited a lot from the Bengals falling apart. They've done a good job so far. Eating a bit of the Egyptians as well. Though I do feel they could have done a lot better. I've been a bit disappointed in them so far. I feel like they could have taken advantage of some other nations. You know, Australia, Sweden. Maybe let's see them fight Spain maybe at some point. But they're doing well on this side of things. But it would be nice to see the Carnatic get their Central Asian plains connected to southern India. That would be great to see. China's still dealing with their fights. So look at this. It's just, I mean, what part of China isn't coloured in other nations or rebels? Just this part here. Ning and Manchu still fighting them. We've got the separatists everywhere, or peasants actually right now. Any other rebels? We've got the peasants. Mostly seems to be peasants. What's actually the war score? -44. Well, I think they're going to have to give up at some point soon. I can't see them fighting this. Korea, look at our lovely Korea. And it has a tributary state in Manchu. Manchu is paying tributary to Korea. I mean, it makes sense. They're basically completely surrounded. They're at war with Yan, of course, but they're paying tribute to Korea. Okay. And the leader, yeah, Dorgon Azingioru. He's a Confucian. Culture is Manchu. I guess I should have guessed that, but yeah. Coming down south, though, a bit more. We probably leave them for now. This guy's been a bit stable. I guess, oh no, we got Malacca has come down here. So things have developed. So, looks as though Pagarayung has been safe from Malacca so far. They surprisingly haven't destroyed them yet. But they have come down this way. But there are some separatists, but I think they can handle that. They'll probably be fine in the end. Are these? This is Bhutan. And this is Makassar. Okay, nothing. No colonists over here. Doesn't like anyone's bothered to come over there just yet. Going down to South America. Still no colonists from what I can see. None whatsoever. We saw the English in Africa, but it's only the first part. Other than that, they haven't really gone anywhere else. They haven't gone for these islands, it would seem. Yeah, they haven't taken those islands either. None here. Okay, it's 1533. I guess, you know, the AI can be a bit slow sometimes, so Maybe I shouldn't have been expecting anything at this point in time. Yeah, the AI can be a little bit slow. This does not surprise me. I've seen it happen a few times. Like I say, it can take up to like 1600 to actually get the AI to really get in. Just Scotland not being in Scotland just feels weird. And it's control. Like, what is this culture? Is it actually Norwegian? No, culture is Westphalian. Okay, so he's actually kind of the culture that would be over here, because we know the culture's actually, well, the Saxon culture became Westphalian. So he is a culture that would have been in Scotland when he was king, but he only has, you know, Orkney and, I guess, Shetland, you could say, is kind of part of Scotland. But yeah. But yeah, they kind of got the northern waters, I guess you could say, is theirs. Maybe they have a good navy, potentially. Spain just looking great. Allies in Ireland, Scotland, Egypt, and Pskov. So those nations, no wonder Ireland feels pretty safe, even though they're directly under England. It can't be a safe place to be. Diplomatic ideas, I guess. Aquitaine's looking a bit better up here. Austrasia seems to have been beaten down. Oh, poor Austrasia. Not good at all for them. Yeah, everyone's eating bits. Egypt still has a couple of pieces here. The Egyptians still have South Germany as well. Aquitaine even has a little bit over there. Spain is a bit over here. Egypt connects down to here. Spanish, Italy, Spanish, France. Spain's some bits and pieces everywhere. Sicily, not looking good, is it? It's actually looking pretty bad. Serbia even has lands now on the Italian coast. That is so weird to see. Okay. So maybe the Serbians did lose their land to Croatia. Croatia's trying to make a comeback, but they did get to Italy. So you got to give them the credit for that. I don't think Sicily will make a comeback. Personally, I just can't see it. I can't see Sicily making a comeback. Al Jazeera has a lot of men, though. I don't know what they're planning. Look at the men they're making. Look at this. It's like a factory. The Middle East is a factory of men. Ethiopia still hasn't finished off Nubia, which surprised me. I think we can increase the speed now, but they haven't finished off Nubia, which I would have thought by now they would have done, because Nubia was kind of neutered pretty early on. Loanga, Lunda seem to be the main two down here. Mutapa, not doing too bad. We've got Rwanda, also looking pretty good there. That is Basra. So Basra also has a piece of land over here. So they kind of pop over here. Okay. Rebels still ongoing. They still haven't been able to break free. Yutsang did finish their war. I'm pretty sure they took some land here, is what I think has happened. Ning, I think, did take some land. Yep, Ning has kind of given themselves some nicer borders. But who is the emperor? And the emperor is Yoji Zhao. So Yoji Zhao is the current emperor of China. Yes, he is. Ning. So Ning is actually the current emperor. He may look small, but you know he's got the coast. There's some good lands around here, just off the coast of just off from Taiwan. Okay, let's have a quick look. Where's Shanghai? Oh, there's Suzhou, Yangzhou, Hangzhou. Okay, so they're around this area. Okay. So I actually know a little bit about Chinese, geography, so it's just to see where it is, because that's the emperor. So technically they're an empire tier title now. Good for them. The emperor. Any tributaries? No tributaries right now, but you know, you gotta start somewhere. He's gotta start somewhere. What does that leave Yan as? Do we just call this Yan now? I guess we call Ning China. Yeah, it's the emperor of China. This is China. Yan is just like Yan, really. And the war with Anu, Karashar in Korea, Turkestan. Oh my, everyone is just piling on it. Oh, the family kingdom title now. Oh, the Karashar. The Karashar have come back after all these years of sitting in the shadows. The Genghis Khan family, King Kogsegu Borjigin, I don't know how to pronounce it. The descendants of Genghis Khan, his actual, kind of kingdom, Yan Mongolia over here, they're making a comeback. This is very nice. I really do like it. Yutsang, though, is at war with Dali, Lana, and Ava. So who are you war with then, Dali? Yi and Yutsang. Which one was Yi? Who is Yi? Is there a little nation over here called Yi that I did not notice? I don't remember there being a nation called Yi over here. Oh, there they are. Okay, so there's a little nation known as Yi. I did not notice them. Ooh, King Yoshan An. His culture is Yi. Okay, religion animist. So we got an are they them animist? No, he's Buddhist. Chu is Confucian. Changsheng is Confucian. Confucian and Confucian. Okay, so most of them are Confucian, but those two are not. Bengal, ooh. Well, look at that. We got a few new nations. We got Gorkha. So we got the Duke Kunwa Gorkha. They've popped out. Very small nation there. And, yeah, well, that didn't... well, there we go. Gorkha have expanded. Good for them. Minus 100% against Gorkha. Yeah, okay, they're gone. So Gorkha did a good job there. We didn't even get to find out who was the leader of that nation. They were already gone. Gorkha's taken over. Karashar also have the lands up here. And... that's Karashar? Yeah, it's just... no. It's a different one. So we've got two Karashars? Karashar U. And this is... yeah. And they're the same flag. Well, okay, so we've got two Karashars with the same flag. One is, you know, Genghis Khan. Maybe this one, you know, descendants. Maybe this one's more the local people. I guess we could say this is the local people of Karashar. Okay, they're trying to reclaim their title. And the Age of Reformation is here, I guess. Enables the religious conflicts, which... I'm not sure if there's going to be many of those. What's this, though? Ak Koyunlu, the Sultan Ahmed Govdi Hamadoglu. Okay, so they popped up here. Very, very small. Don't know how this is going to go for them. Basra looks in trouble. Al Jazeera has turned against Basra. They've said, you know what? We're going to finally get rid of you. Egyptian Egypt is... oh my. What happened here? What? Egypt? How did you make so many enemies? How? Germany, Serbia, Thessalonica, Bohemia, Sicily, Ethiopia, and Nubia. Did you go... okay, defender against Germany. Defender against them. Defender against them. Defender... yet they all just attacked Nubia and Ethiopia going at the same time. Well, there you go. Canaan Bornu is gone, not gone, but much smaller. Katsina seems to have eaten a lot of them just there. What happened to... I mean, I'm happy because they have terrible, terrible borders, but wow. They're going to be split up and divided. But what's this? By Basra. What the... Basra's doing a good job? No, they're not really. Basra somehow got up over here and managed to take a lot of land, but... it looks like they're losing quite badly, so shouldn't be too big a deal. Yutsang separatists, can the Bengals get there? Looks like they can. Was thinking maybe the Gorkhas would not let them through, which would have been funny, because that would have gone Yutsang, and I'll put the Bengals just down here in basically northern India and like southern Persia would be all they would have after that. Going back north though, Mongolia taking up a lot here. We got Yan separatists. Yan is just going to keep just falling. I think Dali probably lost because Yutsang has got some lands down here and Yi does look a bit bigger. A tiny bit. Yan Sichuan. Ah, Sichuan. Some lovely spicy food. Had hot pot the other day actually from Chongqing. So that was just a coincidence. Korea though, continuing their conquest against the Horde. Yeren, but Yeren have allied with some of the Japanese lords, and no one's coming out on top there in Japan. It's pretty even. And coming down here, we can see Al Jazeera has made it to Indonesia, and Malacca's having trouble controlling this. As we can see, there are rebels everywhere. They've lost some land already down there. Not looking good. Al Jazeera there in Christmas Island. Alright, keep going. And we have down here. Anything here? Nope, just the natives wandering about. They've their nomadic lifestyle, just choosing different places to live. But no one's still got here. It's been like 10 years since we were here last time. Still looks like no one has been here. No one's come to visit. No one's found the new world yet. No one knows it's here. Ah. And we just saw the English starting to navigate around here. I don't think he's got to North America just yet. I think he's just investigating the waters. So we could see England get here very soon. England also down here, yeah. You can start... Oh, is that Al Jazeera? Al Jazeera's already here. Al Jazeera men are now investigating South America. Well, did they get there first, or did the English get there first? We didn't see them. We didn't see the English actually on the land, but they definitely have ships around. Huh. Let's check out maybe Central one. But Al Jazeera done a good job to get here. You know, normally you'd see one of the Western European nations get here first, but the fact Al Jazeera is there, that gives them a good chance. It gives them a good opportunity to go colonize those lands. And that could be massive for them. Because if a quick look, you know, Al Jazeera's religion is, Yazidi. And Yazidis not that popular apart from in their land. So if they can go spread that to the New World, we could have Yazidi and Norse being spread into the New World, which would be hilarious because that's something, you know, normal observation. You would not normally see this. Neither of these two things. It's nice to have both at the same time. Egypt's come up here. Nubia, I'm not sure they really gained much. They gained a bit, I think, but yeah, Egypt's still controlling most of Egypt. Come back up here, though, they're still fighting. Spain and Ireland now as well, and they're still fighting Sicily. Defender, Spanish-Egyptian colonial war. Yep. These guys have been able to grow because of that. Sicily's got land still here. Just trying to see what Egypt has lost. They've still got those two lands up there, which I'd like to see them lose, and they still have a lot of this land. Though Germany's not looking too bad. Saxony looks in trouble. Austrasia and Bohemia. Yeah, Australia's trying to take these lands, I would guess. Bohemia just likes a good fight. Egypt not getting involved. Jom's Vikings, they're currently fighting Pskov. Why would you be fighting Pskov, Jom's Vikings? Finnish reconquest. Okay. So this could be Finland trying to push them out. Trying to clean their borders. I mean, Finland, you know, around here, the borders aren't too bad. And it does connect to there and go around here. It does mostly connect. Mostly. But yeah, Pskov, though, could be in trouble here. Northern, the regional Finland seems to have got slightly bigger. They've eaten up a bit up here. I think that was Jarmia that had that piece there. Spanish Scandinavia, though, still exists, which I don't like. This place still exists, and we can't even read it. And, of course, Sweden is still around. This area still needs a bit of a clean-up. Who will come out on top, though? Can Muscovy come out on top? Can they build a nation here? Or Finland? Are they destined to just finish off and just slowly clean up the area? I think that's the most likely thing to happen, but we don't know. Oh. Carnatic Central... I think Carnatic is really concentrating on Central Asia right now. Wait, what was this? Karashar and Bengal. Okay, so Carnatic is fighting Bengal once again because they're fighting Karashar. Now, we got Yan Mongolia up here. They've moved up here. Mordva split between two there. Khorasan just slightly up here. These guys have kind of been subjugated mostly by Carnatic. They managed to kind of hold them back quite a bit. Basra seems to be survivor. Is that two Basras? Let's have a quick look here. Okay, there we go. We got Basra, the Duchy, Duchess. Okay, and this one? No, it seems to be the same. I guess a piece of here. Yeah, that's owned by Al Jazeera. That's why. That's owned by Bengal. Was that... Did Basra... Did they just give away this one piece of land? Or did they give away more to Al Jazeera? I'm not completely sure. But it doesn't look great. I can't see the Bengals fighting much. They are fighting Basra and Yutsang. So Yutsang's fighting them once again. Yutsang seems to be having a couple of problems there. Why is Carnatic... Nope, Carnatic made peace with Karashar and Bengal. Not sure what they got, but the Bengal's still not... Oh, it's so sad, isn't it? Thinking about what they were, you know, a vast North Indian Empire, and now look at them. Just, you know... Oh, we got Wu. Wu has popped up over here. Let's see, have a quick look at who controls Wu, the kingdom. King Xiangying Li. Okay, so that's Wu. Other than that, Yan, North China. I don't see any other kingdoms that popped out. Yan has done a really good job. You know, the orange red. Yan has done a really good job. Karashar still looking pretty good. Korea? Did you grow? I guess you did grow definitely down here. Korea doing a really nice job, actually. Let's look at the emperor then. So the emperor is still Ning. Okay, previous emperors were Mongolia, then Yan. Okay, so Mongolia did have it for a short amount of time. Yan, yeah, then Yan dynasty. Okay, now Ning, yeah. Okay, pretty cool they does show you the whole history of it. I do like that. But what's going to happen in the future? They're going to be able to hold that? Are people going to take it away from them? Can they make any tributaries? They have one tributary, which is Chu. So Chu is actually a tributary to Ning, which surprises me. I'm surprised anyone's bending the knee to them, giving them tribute. Down here, oh, Malacca. Did they attack you? Wow, Paga Jung, you guys played the waiting game, didn't you? If that is you attacking them. If that is them attacking. It was. But it looks like it ended? It did. And they got nothing. Huh. I don't think they got anything. And Malacca's taken that now. But they got Khmer on their side. That could be useful for them. We know Al Jazeera's down here. Who is this? Brunei. So Brunei is this. Does that mean Brunei is doing exploration? Yep. Okay, so Brunei has gone for exploration. They could start to take those lands. No one's... Oh! I was about to say no one's here, but Brunei have got here first. Well, there we go. Okay. Fair. Bengal, I guess, have been so busy with the wars. They've not really been able to colonize. And actually, we're finding that the frames not looking so great on that speed right now. Yeah, exploration. They haven't really done much of it, have they? Coming over here is Al Jazeera. Made any foothold? I can't see, but they may have this. That is Spain. Ah, so we've got Spain over here. Spain down here in Western Africa. Has anyone come down this way? That looks like it's probably Lunda. Yeah, Lunda. Congo is back. Congo just keeps getting back. I don't know how they do it. Have Spain, have you gone for exploration ideas then? Or did you take that? They have gone for exploration. England, you had such a good head start, and you've ruined it. If you let them get there, you haven't even started. You've not started on anything, have you? Wow, a great opportunity wasted by England there. They could have been the first to make a colony in the New World. Currently, I can't see anyone, not Al Jazeera, not England, and not even Spain. Spain is not there yet. But with all that power, money, and stuff they probably have, I would imagine Spain has a good chance to get there first. If they don't care about Africa, maybe they want to go to Africa instead. I don't know. I can't read their mind. Austrasia, I think, did take some land from Saxony. Their name looks a bit, more clear, a bit more stand out there. Saxony got beaten up in the north here, so we can see Germany Austrasia controls that land up here. Okay. Germany's got an interesting shape. Interesting shaped Germany for now. Going over here, Pskov was eaten up a lot there by Finland. We can see they lost a lot of this land. Good for Finland, but not so good for Pskov. Muscovy, not looking great here. What is this? Polotskian separatists. Finland. Okay, and down in Serbia, nothing going on. Everything suddenly got very quiet. There was wars everywhere. Sicily did defeat Egypt. I said Sicily was over, but Sicily still surviving. They defeated Egypt. Then again, everyone defeated Egypt, and now Egypt does not have much. So what does this mean for the great power list? Germany is number 8. Finland is number 7. Korea is number 6. England is 5th. Bengal are falling down the 4th. Al Jazeera is 3rd. And Carnatic is 2nd, with Spain doing pretty well. But obviously they are falling behind in the technology thing here. Colonialism not embraced. Print and press has not been embraced. Let's look where the institutions are then. So let's choose... Al Jazeera probably can see most of the world, yeah? They seem to have gone to the new world. Yeah, they've seen it. They've done it. Let's see where things have popped up then. So colonialism, origin was Hangzhou. So that should be over here. Really? That means one of you is a colony. Who has a colony? Korea, let me see. Show me that institution. Who'd have thought colonialism would start in the East? I mean, obviously the Renaissance started in India. So as we saw there, India was, a home to a lot of things, They had 2 great empires. They were well developed from CK2. People were very united, except for religious-wise, I guess. But, did a good job. And colonialism now has started here in Wu. Now, is that because Wu made a colony, or is that because it was Yan? We'll have a look in a second, see if they did make a colony, but it started off here in Asia, and print and press started off actually just below Wu in, I guess, is that Min, or is that in Min? Okay, it's in Min, so it started off here in Fuzhou. So a lot of the newest ideas, even though China has not collapsed, Ning is now China, but the emperor, the former emperor of the Yan dynasty, it's completely fallen apart. It's now the Ning dynasty, I guess we'd say. I'm assuming, because the name was Yan and that was the Yan dynasty. This is the Ning dynasty then. They now basically getting the new ideas, I guess. Maybe this is what China needed to keep up with the Europeans. Remember, maybe Europe was very powerful in real history because of the competition. They had to develop new strategies, new military, new technologies to compete with the other nations. They were constantly at war. While China was, mostly, they still fought people, but a lot of the time they concentrated on themselves, maybe. They didn't need to compete as much with other people. And we can see... I noticed this a second ago. I didn't want to say anything. It just feels like I talk about it too much. But Bengal's falling apart again. Ava. I would actually kind of like to see Ava just slowly replace Northern India. That'd be impressive. King Nagar, New Ava. But maybe this competition of all these new little kingdoms all fighting with each other, we got Shu here now, could be what it needed. It could be what China needed in the first place, maybe. But yes, so we got printed press and colonialism over here. Let's give a quick look. Now, Min do have something down here. Yan have that. Did they colonize down here? There's Khmer. Khmer has colonialism? Really? Ooh. Exploration and expansion ideas. Interesting, Khmer. Imagine them going to the New World, because everyone's taken a long time to get there. It's actually possible. It would not surprise me. They have a lot of time. No one else seems to be going. Now, how about we look then at Wu to see what they can see. Now, we've got this nation up here. I don't see any colonies up that way. I might as well just look at the world. There we go. Any islands that have been taken? Colonized? No? I could see. Al Jazeera. Okay, Al Jazeera really going around the world. They're not letting those Western Europeans get the best of them. Yazidi is the true faith. Those Norse, those Odin ideas. Dah. We should call North America Odin Land. Oh, that'd be amazing. That'd be really cool if they named things, the only thing I don't like about the way they name stuff in this game is I always feel it's not very dynamic sometimes. When they find, like, new colonies and stuff, and the flag's fine being half and half, but it's mostly just, like, what do you call it? Like, you just say, like, Spanish Mexico, English Florida. I wish they gave them new names sometimes. So, like, they'd call it Odin Land. So, you got North Odin Land and South Odin Land, It's like South Odin Land, North Odin Land. That'd be great. I would love for the game if they did that. But I know I'm not going to. That's just an added thing they've got to program in. And I guess it is kind of unnecessary. It doesn't need it. You can just do it in your own head. But yeah. Let's have a quick look. Any colonies? There's a lot of nations up here, but they're all the Native Americans. I don't see any. I don't know how Yan got colonialism, if it was Yan or if it was Wu, because I don't see any colonies by them. Oh, You've just eaten him, and Ning has also been beaten back. He's no longer the emperor. Okay, we've got Sika Pan, the current emperor of China, the Yu dynasty. Good job for them. The Yus have taken over. See, this competition maybe is good for China. Maybe it's great. And we've got Shun up here. It's completely fallen apart. Wow, King Yoi Bao. Now, it's completely... We got Yan still here. But up here, Manchu, Yan... Yeah, Yan's just a bit of land up here. Turkestan is back. Turkestan is back. I think it's a different family, though. So there you go. Turkestan is back, though, up there. But I'm liking it. It looks like a very interesting China. It's going to be fun to see who will win the Battle of Kingdoms. I would love to know from you guys right now. Right now. Tell me in the comment section, which kingdom do you think is going to come out on top at the end of this? Or who would you want to come out on top out of these? We got Miao as well. King Chongluo. Okay, and Bengals, did you lose more land? Yeah, I think they lost land to Ava. You can see these lands are pretty rich. They probably weren't able to take much. And we've got some separatists there. Peasants, more peasants, particularists. Yutsang separatists just won't go away at this point. Basra got all the land here. There you go. Go Basra. Wow. Good job. You've impressed me. I want to keep looking around because I feel like we're concentrating on that area for too much. I can't help it. It's so much going on over there. I just want to know what happens. Serbia, you're at war with Spain. No, Al Jazeera. Serbia versus Al Jazeera. Just Serbia? No, Bulgaria, Jamia, Lombardy, and Serbia. And Carnatic. Carnatic versus Al Jazeera. Well, Carnatic have had enough beating up Bengals. They now want to fight Al Jazeera, and it's not looking good, is it? Look at these Carnatic forces coming in. I mean, who has the biggest army in the world right now? Carnatic. 218,000 men. They are unstoppable. They have... The next biggest one is Spain with 166 force limit. It's 100 less than their... More than 100 less than their force limit. Al Jazeera would be the next... Al Jazeera could probably fight Spain. But they both can't fight Carnatic on their own. England doing pretty good there with 66. Aquitaine. Mali actually has probably one of the bigger forces as well. Currently. Obviously some do have a bigger force limit. But they haven't built it up yet. We got Germany. Basra. Really? I know they've got more land than it looks like. You know, they've got this and this. But the fact that they can already have a force limit of 38. I guess a lot of people haven't done... Yeah, a lot of people have got much lower than their force limit right now. Okay, maybe that's why they're a bit higher on this list. They're probably a bit lower down. Lombardy, Finland, Korea, Kilwa. Korea can have 50 right now. About the same as Lombardy. Lombardy have got some good lands. Ashikaga. Well, there you go. That's that for the armies. And coming back up this way then. So we were looking at Europe to see if anything has particularly changed. I don't think anything in particular has. Scotland, did you come down this way or did you already have that? Maybe you already had that. I can't see any particular crazy things right now. But let's go back to the east because that's where we were. And looking at Yang, just want to see if there are any colonists. Korea, Miao. So Wu is allied to Korea. That could be really good for them. Chu. Lana and Shu. Yu. Manchu and Yutsang. Yutsang seems to be a good ally right now. They seem to get involved in a lot of things. Though they seem to go to war quite a lot. They're at war with Yan. I'm assuming it's the fallen apart Yan. That would make the most sense. Bengals now have some Mawari separatists. They've got Norse zealots again. The poor Coptic faith. Never can catch a break. The Sunnis may have been kicked out, you know, of like the Middle East. But, you know, they're doing very well here and where the Carnatic are. The Carnatic are really just the leaders of the Sunni faith. Really. they're leading it on. There were some other people obviously down here, but they're kind of leading the charge. Coptic, still around here. Ababi. Got a bit of yeah, Al Jazeera popping up this way. That's because they're taking it right now in the war. That will change in a bit. Mordva seems to have connected their lands. There we go, the Sajarks. Yep, the Sajarks have connected their lands. If they could defeat Manchu and defeat Karashar, which is definitely possible, we could have the Sajarks versus Genghis Khan's descendants. That would be a cool fight. And whoever wins gets all the land, and they could then go on to make a new empire, possibly. A new grand empire. That'd be good to see. Korea seems to have a problem there. Mongolia, but Korea's winning because they've just completely eaten Mongolia. A lot of Mongolian men up here, but I don't think it's going to help them. I think they've already lost. And we do have a tributary. Changsheng is a tributary to you. Min now has the whole of the island. Good for Min. Comes off the coast there. Champa. This could be good for these nations like Korea and stuff. Yutsang. They've got all the institutions around here. They're going to keep up with their technology. They have their development for their great power status, you know, a lot higher. And you can see their Korea's only 107%. So that allows them to stay pretty high. If they didn't have that, they'd probably be lower than Finland, yeah. And just above Germany, probably. Yutsang finally got that land. The Bengals have been kicked out of Tibet. And the, shall we say, spiritual successors to the Kong family are doing a decent job. Maybe Yutsang actually might win the Battle of China. I mean, I'm not put off by that idea. I actually kind of like that idea. But how long can the Bengals keep going? Is it just going to be a natural slide to nothingness? Japan still hasn't got anyone winning right now. You can see over here we've got Malacca, got this land down here. This area is kind of a mess right now. A lot of nations coming in, and you know Al Jazeera is coming in here, taking a lot of land. You got Brunei, you got Khmer now coming in as well with their colonies, and now we've got Khmer in Australia. So Khmer and Brunei, Australia, with the Sunni and Buddhist faith. It's not going to work, is it? Really? Anyone got to New Zealand? No one's in New Zealand. But we've got to end this part here, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. It's been fun so far. I've really liked the story. I know we've gone on the east quite a bit, but that's just where things are happening. And so far, still no people in the New World. Or is there? One final check. Just check. I don't see one. I don't see anyone. Okay, well, there we go. We're still waiting for someone to really try to settle North or South America. We got colonists. We got people around, but no one seems to have tried to colonize one of the Americas just yet. Who will be the first one? I'll see you next time, and have a good day.